Hello, welcome to my weekend vlog. It's a Friday, but I actually had the day off today because I was rostered into work tomorrow on Saturday. Whenever I get rostered in on a Saturday, I get one of the weekdays off, which is good because it's always a Friday. Anyway, I wanted to vlog because I'm reading an author for the first time, and I usually like to vlog when I read an author for the first time. So I'm reading Verity by Colleen Hoover. Okay, I don't have any Verity reading updates or thoughts, but I have a book haul because Andrew and I went all around to different secondhand bookstores and we bought 5 books each. So I'll show you all the books that I got. The first one was from the first bookstore that we went to, which was a secondhand bookstore, but it was a little bit more pricey because it wasn't like a charity. It was just I guess they just called secondhand for-profit bookstores, and I got this, are they called like omnibuses, like the bind-ups of 3 of the Narnia books, which I really like the cover. I thought it was really cool. It's a lot better than all the other ones that I saw, and the text is pretty good, so I'm excited about that one. And then I didn't buy anything from the second bookstore that we went to, but from the third bookstore I went a bit crazy and I found heaps. Well, actually Andrew found most of them for me because I just sat on the floor. The first one that I found was Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen. I really like this cover. I think it's really cute, and I tried some other Jane Austen books in the past, as you may or may not know, and I haven't really found one that I liked, and I've been wanting to read Northanger Abbey as the next one I try. So I found this edition. It's got a nice font. I like it, so I'm excited about that one. The next one that I found is a book that I actually sort of read. I don't remember if I finished it, but I wanted to read it again, and that is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. Yeah, I know that it's sad. I pretty much know what it's about, but I kind of wanted to reread it. It's got really big text, and that was a good find. The next find I was very excited about. Andrew found it for me, and it is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. This is the edition that I can't find in bookstores anymore because I think this is like a bigger edition, which only comes out in Australia if it's like a new release. So this is like one of the new release covers that you don't you can't find in actual bookstores anymore. So I'm very excited about that. How much was this one? $3? $4? $4, and it's pretty good condition, and I like the cover, so pretty good. And then the last one that Andrew found is a large print version of The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Oh, I forgot to show you the font of Uprooted. There you go. There's the font. Now I'll show you the font of the large print one because it's really cool. Look how big that font is. I don't even need to wear my glasses. But yeah, I have read this book a long time ago, before the movie even came out, and then for whatever reason I got rid of my physical copy. I think I just didn't like the cover or something. So I'm excited to have this again. I'm excited that it's large print, even says there large print, and I'm excited to reread it because I don't remember if I liked the story or not. I liked the movie. I don't remember if I liked the book or not. So yeah, that is my book haul for this weekend.
Okay, I've been reading a bit of Verity while at work, and also been trying to read more before bed, instead of like being on my phone, because I literally don't have time to read at all at any other points of the day besides on my breaks during work, or before bed, because I come home from work and I've got too many things to do. So I've been trying to do that, and I've been pretty successful in doing that. Anyway, I thought I would do a little bit of an update. So I'm up to the part where she gets to that house, and it's really spooky and it's really creepy, and I really like the setting. Verity is creepy because I don't know if she can actually like talk or even move or anything like that. Jeremy is also creepy, but the main character is also creepy. Like I'm questioning a lot of her stuff. So yeah, I'm finally up to the part in the book where I'm like intrigued and I actually want to read more. I think it took me quite a while to get through the first bit because I was a bit bored. So I'm up to this part where Lowen is rummaging through Verity's office, and she finds this manuscript which she thinks is an autobiography. And I didn't realize, but this book actually has the fiction within fiction. And I don't know if I've mentioned it in the past, but I don't like reading fiction within fiction. It actually pisses me off. The number of times that I've read a book where there was fiction within fiction, like I think I remember reading Fangirl, and I remember skipping the whole fan fiction part in between the chapters, and I got the story just fine. So I think I'm just gonna skip it in this book as well. Okay, I've changed my mind. I'm gonna go back and read the manuscript just because I was skipping it for a few chapters, and Colleen Hoover is actually one of those authors that are pretty smart and they don't actually like recap. I think that was the thing, like in other books that I've read where there was a manuscript in between the actual fiction, they would just sort of like recap or explain things in the actual story anyway, so I never felt like I needed to read the fiction. But this one, I think I actually do need to read it because the way Colleen Hoover sets it up is very intriguing, and I actually don't know what's happening if I don't read the manuscript, so I'm gonna go back and read Verity's manuscript, I guess. Okay, I'm very confused. Can Verity actually move around? And if she can, does the nurse know? Like, I feel like the nurse would know. Maybe the nurse would know. Maybe the nurse is keeping it a secret. I don't like the nurse. There's something creepy about the nurse as well, especially, maybe she's just like suspicious of Lowen, which makes sense, but
Yeah, I don't like the nurse. The nurse is suspicious. I don't think Verity is as sick as she actually is. But then at the same time, I don't know if it's like they all know and they're just playing like some sort of prank on Lowen, or if she's doing this to Jeremy to punish him for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm gonna finish this book today.
Okay, so it's been foreshadowed in previous chapters that Lowen sleepwalks, and I'm up to the part where she does actually sleepwalk, and it's really weird and creepy. So now, like, I don't know. I mean, I already don't know who I'm supposed to trust, but now I don't know who's messing with who. You know what I mean? Like, are they all just like messing with each other? Is Verity just trying to, I don't know, write like a scary story or something? Like, I don't know, but I really like it so far. I'm very glad that I picked this book as Colleen Hoover's first book that I read, because I like her writing style and I love thrillers. Also, another thing that makes me a little bit uncomfortable is reading the manuscript where Verity is like sort of abusing her babies, like neglecting them, and just that whole chapter is just weird to me, which at first I was like, oh, okay, Verity's an evil person, but I don't know if it's actually true, you know? But it might be. I don't know. So I just read up to the manuscript where Verity is trying to choke Harper. And that makes me think that maybe, because I can't remember which daughter died first, but one of them died of a peanut allergy and the other one died in the lake. Like, I'm wondering if the second one that died in the lake was Harper, and that was like Verity's fault or something. Like, maybe Verity killed Harper because Chasten died, because that's what she was trying to do here. She had apparently she had like a premonition that Harper was gonna kill her sister, and so Verity was determined to kill Harper. I don't know. So he lied to her. No, he doesn't. He doesn't love her. No, he doesn't. What? Oh. Are you singing Taylor Swift?
Yeah. Keep going.
Yes.
I will destroy.
Anyway, he lied to her. Turns out Verity never read her book, which, now that I'm thinking about it, makes sense, because Verity seems a bit, like, not self-obsessed, but just like Jeremy obsessed. I'm up to the part where it's her birthday, Jeremy makes her a cake, and then they start kissing, and it pisses me off because I don't like cheating storylines in romances. This isn't even a romance and it's happening here and I don't like it. Can someone tell me if this is like something that Colleen Hoover always does in her books, because I don't like it. So apparently Verity is standing up there. I don't know, I haven't read further, but it's either Verity or the nurse, and I'm too scared to move forward. So it was Verity, and she can move. So how sick is she actually? Okay, I'm really scared because Jeremy and Lowen are in the bedroom, and then he falls asleep and he's trying to get out and the door is locked. Did she seriously just try to drown Harper? I knew it. I think I already talked about it in a previous clip, that I have a feeling that she would like try to kill Harper. This is actually making me really sad. So now Jeremy is asking her questions, And apparently Crew must have said something to him because Jeremy knows that Verity told Crew to hold his breath. And now Lowen is in the house with her, and it's stressing me out. If I was Jeremy, I would have ran out of there with Crew that night. Like, I wouldn't have slept in the same bed with her because she seems like a horrible person. Oh my God. I'm towards the end, and Lowen finds the letter. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. I knew it. I knew this was all an exercise. I knew that wasn't her. I think I talked about it before. I suspected this. And then I was like, oh no, she's actually a horrible person. And now she's not actually a horrible person. Oh God, oh God. I just finished reading Verity. I had to take a little bit of a break before actually reviewing, just so I can sort of collect my thoughts and things like that. That ending was definitely a shock, but I also don't know if I believe it completely. Like if it was true and she did, like, it was a writing exercise for her, there would have been some truth to it, because otherwise Jeremy wouldn't have suspected that she liked Chaston more than Harper or something like that, you know? Like, that suspicion, that part of the suspicion, I don't think is made up. Like, I don't think, because she said she was writing about real events. She just sort of twisted her words and her thoughts within those scenarios. So that means that Jeremy was also already suspicious of her from the very beginning. Maybe she didn't choke Harper or something like that. Maybe she didn't kill Harper, but maybe there was some part of her that actually didn't like Harper as much as the sister. Like, I don't know. I like it. I really, really like it. I like the writing style. I like the suspense. I like the ending. I think it's really cool. And I was struggling because I was like, I really, really like this. But I don't know if it was a 5 out of 5 stars. I think it's more of a 4.5. Just because all the sex scenes, I felt like we get it. Like, I don't need to read anymore of that. And also just, yeah, that ending. Like, are we supposed to believe that she was innocent? And that these two people did actually kill her? Or are we supposed to just question, just like Lowen, which one is the actual truth, you know? So, yeah. As a first book reading from this author, I really, really like it. I think I will pick up more from her